All right, no records in the weather department today, I don't think. We
No.
went through that warm phase, and now we're in the dark and dreary phase, Lindsay.
We're on the cool side of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, temperature's really not going to warm up too much more from where we are right now, perhaps another few degrees. Stays cloudy today, but we do have some warmer temperatures as well as a little bit more sunshine tomorrow.
Okay, I like the sunshine.
There's that. Yeah, so let's talk about some improvements. But first, what's kind of going on out there? If you do have any plans for the rest of your Wednesday, just note you will need the jackets. It's going to be a little bit of a breezy day and mainly cloudy as well. We've been watching this pretty thick cloud deck over central Indiana, but that moisture, that leftover rain that was falling across the southeastern tier of the state, that has since wrapped up, moving off to the east very slowly, but it will continue to move out. So we're about done with all of those rain chances. So over the next few hours, we're going to keep it mainly cloudy as temperatures recover back a few degrees at least from where we sit. 50 right now, 55 later this afternoon for a daytime high temperature. Let's get you into the evening tonight. Going to be a big one for Butler. They're hosting Xavier later today. 6:30, or I should say 7:30 will be that tip off. 49 degrees at that point, and then afterward at 10 p.m. we will still be in the upper 40s. So with the help of that cloud cover, not necessarily a bad thing during the evening and overnight hours, because that actually helps to keep temperatures perhaps a little bit more mild as compared to if we had a clear sky. So we're going to start our Thursday around 42, and then as we see a gradual clearing later in the day Thursday, temperatures will recover back to near 60 for a forecast high tomorrow afternoon. 57 up in Kokomo, 61 in Greencastle, Bloomington, also up to 61 for tomorrow. Notice how this is going to change during the day. We'll pause at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. A little sunshine makes its way in as that cloud cover briefly dissipates. Watch how quickly it builds back in, though. In fact, this is our next storm system that's set to bring pretty widespread rain. 7 a.m. on Friday, already going to be back in the picture. Will be heavy at times as well. And this is just going to be one of those days. It stays saturated all the way through the afternoon. This is Friday at 5 p.m. And even as we fast forward, as the actual cold front moves in, this is going to be widespread rain that could potentially bring some embedded thunderstorms during the overnight hours into early Saturday. That was 2 o'clock in the morning, by the way. As we get you into Saturday morning, this is 7 a.m. Notice your temperature still in the 50s as the rain continues to fall. But then during the duration of the day on Saturday, temperatures will really fall off. By the time we get into Saturday afternoon, when we would typically have our high temperature, we're going to be back in the low 40s, and colder air will continue to build in. We'll be in the 30s before Saturday is all said and done. And at that point, any leftover rain could potentially start to mix with a few snow flurries. That will all quickly exit as we get into the second half of your weekend. Just going to be a colder one, sunny 46 on Sunday as we recover back to the 60s by early next week.